Hey kindergarten, today we are going to make a paper bag frog puppet. So you can see a picture here of what you're going to make, but we're going to actually make ours together. I haven't even made mine yet. And so the materials that you need, you should have in your bag, that's paper, a white paper bag, and then the green papers with all of the layouts of a frog. So it should look, you should have materials that look like this. So all the pieces of the frog. And then the other thing that you'll have is this paper. And so before we do any cutting, this is going to be the inside of the mouth. So maybe you want to color that red. And you'll notice I'm going to go outside the lines because that's okay, because we're going to be cutting that out. And then the other thing that we'll need, well, then we need to color the tongue. And this is your frog, so you can be funny. I'm going to color my frog's tongue blue. Ooh, that means he's poisonous, I think, right? And then I'm not going to color the eyes. I'm going to leave those white. So then the first thing you need to do before we even get started is to cut all of the pieces out, all of the body, the legs, everything from the green. You should have 3 green papers and then these. So cut all of that out and come back to me. Okay, so I have all of my pieces cut out. I've got my eyes, my nose, or no nose, my mouth and everything. So I'm going to move those aside and we're going to start with the paper bag. Now the biggest important thing that you need to do with your paper bag is make sure that it opens at the bottom and it flips open right up here. Don't have it this way. That won't work. I can't open his mouth. So you want to have it so that this is the actual bottom of the bag, right? This is the top of the bag. Okay. The first thing we're going to glue on is the biggest piece of green that you have, and that's his body. So we're going to glue on the body, and so I'm going to go around the edge. We've learned this in kindergarten. Go around the edge, scribble a little bit in the middle, and then I'm going to put that right here for his body. Kind of right up at the top there. And then the next thing I'm going to glue on are his arms and his legs. So the legs are a little bit bigger. So if you look at what you've cut out for arms and legs, and you'll notice I did not cut perfectly around it because I didn't want to cut off any toes. So his legs, we want one leg going that way, like he's going to hop, and one that way. So it might take you a second to figure out how to do that. Now, his legs are going to hang off the paper. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right here. Oops. I'll slide it up so you can see. A little bit of glue right there. And then I'm going to put his leg on. So I kind of want it to pop off the paper. So I'm not going to put a lot of glue on the back of this leg. I'll just do the leg here. Like this. And then put it on. And then his arms, he's going to be kind of like reaching up like this. And so I'm going to put, again, I want his arms to kind of pop off. So I'm going to put some glue here. That looks good. And then some glue here. And have his arm kind of popping off a little bit. All right. And the next thing, this part you might not think, oh, I'm not going to even see that. It's this little half circle. And this is the bottom of his mouth. So I'm going to put some glue on it, around the edge, then in the middle. And look what I'm going to do. Be very careful. Watch me. I'm going to hide it underneath that flap a little bit so that it goes like this. So that I see it, but it's kind of hiding underneath there. And then the next thing we're going to do is take the full head, which looks like this, put glue on the back of it, around the edge and in the middle, around the edge and in the middle. And then I'm going to put this so that it looks like it's going right on top of this mouth piece. So I'm going to match them up like a puzzle, like that. All right. So that is the beginning of our puppet. So now we need to add all of the rest of the parts. So we're going to add the eyes. Oh, let's see. One eye is going to go here. And have you looking that way. And then one eye is going to go there. And now his mouth, look what happens. When we open his mouth, we are going to put the mouth down here and the tongue there. So I got to kind of sneak it in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue on the back of the mouth. Here. I'm going to put that in there. You might have found if you did like me and you put glue, this might be sticky here. So make sure that doesn't get stuck close. Okay. And then we're going to put the tongue in, my blue tongue. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right here because I want his tongue to kind of hang out. And so I'm going to wipe some of that glue off so he doesn't get stuck. And then I'm going to take my crayon and I'm going to draw a little bit of details on my frog. So a frog's nose is really just two little holes, kind of. And then I'm going to give mine eyelashes because I like eyelashes. I had some glue there, that's why you don't see those. All right, and now my frog puppet is done. And so I can take him and I can put my hand in him. And I can go, hello, how are you? My name is Mr. Frog, and I'm having a great day. And you'll notice some of my glue is popping up there. So I hope you have fun with that, friends. Make sure those glues dry, but don't dry together, right? All right, so have fun making your frog. I hope that your frog says something fun. Have your frog come tell me something. Love you guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.